Welcome back to Kickin' Flavor. Got some quality sneaker content for you today. Got some good information. We're going to be talking about the Reimagined Bred 4. It's a big update, a big update. Some of y'all might know what I'm talking about. This news came out about a week or so ago, but it's been some other things transpiring since then that made me want to touch on the subject, talk about it a little bit. This says a lot about the state of shoes in 2024. That's when we know this Reimagined Bred 4 is coming out. A legendary shoe, heavily anticipated shoe, so we definitely got to talk about that, all right? We also going to talk about the Nike Airship. We know the player exclusive is coming out this year. It's been a lot of talk about it. It's been a lot of photos about it, but I still think this is an underrated shoe, y'all. A lot of people really don't understand the origins of this shoe, where this shoe came from. This is the foundational shoe for the Jordan brand, okay? If it wasn't for this shoe, you wouldn't know about 1s or 2s or 13s, 12, none of that. This shoe is kind of where it started, and I'm gonna get deep into that. We're gonna talk about that, all right? We also gonna talk about the Trophy Room Jordan 1 load that's been confirmed. Trophy Room is Orlando-based clothing store, retail store founded by Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son. It was some controversy with another Trophy Room 1 release. You probably know about it, maybe you don't. We're gonna get into that, but there's a new one confirmed for 2023. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna get into that, man. All right, and we also gonna talk about the Jordan 1. We're gonna talk about the metallic red, the PRALINE, and the PALOMINO update. Now, it's been so many Jordan 1s coming out that the news about Jordan 1s are actually overlapping each other. There's so many Jordan 1s that are highly anticipated. We're talking about the stock. We don't know the stock. We don't know the retail price. We don't know the date. Some of them we do, some of them we don't. Some of them we just getting pictures, but all of them are being talked about. This is definitely the year of the Jordan 1. Jordan 1s are emerging as the favorite shoe for this year. So we definitely going to talk about all three of those. Now, we knew about the metallic reds and obviously the Palominos for a while, but the Pralines, they kind of just popped up on us. So we're gonna get into all three of those. Now, if you enjoy this content, if you find it useful or just entertaining, like, share, subscribe, and help the channel grow. I enjoy bringing y'all shoe news and updates. Let's get into the sneaker information now. Hey, now let's get into these Nike Airships, man. This is a shoe that a lot of people don't know about. I think this is a very underrated shoe. I'm seeing a lot of people say that these are Nigel Sylvester shoes. That's actually not the case. Now, he does have an exclusive to him, and it's a friends and family. It's an exclusive, and it's a dope shoe. I'm gonna put those images on the screen as well as the every game images on the screen. That's the Nike Airship that we're gonna be talking about, and this is a shoe that actually came out very early, a long time ago, before the Jordan 1, and we're gonna get into it deeply, y'all. So this Nike Airship shoe was the first shoe that Jordan wore while they were getting the Jordan 1s ready for court performance and, you know, for NBA standards. Now, it's a little bit of controversy with this. Some people say, obviously the people at Nike and Jordan, they say that this was just a fill-in shoe. You know, they said that the original shoes that he wore was the Air Jordan 1s, and, you know, the Airship was just a fill-in shoe. And, you know, once the performance issues with the Jordan 1 was corrected, he went back to the Jordan 1. Now, there's other people that say that's not true. They're saying that he started out in the Nike Airship. Those were the shoes that he started his career in. Then later in his rookie season, he would switch back and forth in between the Airship and the Air Jordan 1s until the Air Jordan 1s met the technology and the comfort in the field that he wanted for the season. And then obviously, you know, he never wore anything else after that besides Jordan. So we're not sure there. It's a little bit of lore and a little bit of, you know, mythical presence there, but either way, the Airship is where it started for Jordan in his rookie season. He wore that shoe probably half of the season. That's what a lot of people are saying. It was a big auction of one, and I'm gonna put some information up about that. I don't know too much about that auction, but that basically proves, you know, that even if he didn't wear his very first game, it was a shoe that he wore often in his rookie season. Now, the every game on the back of the Jordan Airship is to represent how he wore the light blue University of North Carolina shorts under his Chicago Bulls shorts. Every game that he played, I guess he wore those underneath for good luck. So it's a cool little meaning, you know what I'm saying, behind the shoe. And the shoe doesn't look bad. It does look dope. Now, the Nigel Sylvester version looks better with the bike Air on the back with the customization. It has a little check on the side of the toe box panel, which makes it look much better. But the regular pair aren't bad either, man. I'm feeling these more and more as time goes by, and I'm not gonna lie, when I first seen pictures of the shoe, I thought they looked boring. I thought the shoe looked boring, but it's actually an interesting shoe when you look at the, you know, how long it's been around. It was, you know, Jordan wore those before the original Air Jordan 1s, or even at least at the same time. At least he wore them during the same season. He was swapping them in and out. So, you know, that's good to know. That's a cool, interesting fact about them. And also, when the images came out, you could see the cracked leather, the plush suede. They both kind of, you know, fit together well. And it's just a good looking shoe overall. Super plain, but it still looks very good. And this is a shoe that I think is going to grow on the sneaker community just like it grew on me. Now, the release date for these is going to be May 10th, and the retail price is going to be $140. Not sure about the sizing, but we're going to get that information soon. Now, let me know, are y'all going to get these Nike Airship every game on May 10th for $140? Okay, now let's get into these Jordan 1s, man. Now, it's 3 Jordan 1s that I want to talk about in this segment, just because it's a lot going on with Jordan 1s, you know, anyway at this moment in time. So let's talk about these metallic reds. Now, they have been confirmed for 2024. All right, so it's gonna be a minute until we get those. It's gonna be the spring of 2024. The retail is gonna be $200. Now, me personally, I'm on the fence about these. I'm not too sure about them. It seems like it's a lot of hype, you know what I'm saying, but I don't know the long term. I don't know how long the hype is gonna stand. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if people are still gonna be hyped in the spring of 2024, because we're gonna have so many Jordan 1s that's gonna come out until the end. I don't know, you know, how these are gonna stand the test of time until their release date in the spring of 2024. And this metallic red is really gonna have to pop for this to stand out as a Jordan 1. You know what I mean? The metallic red is really gonna have to pop. It's really gonna have to be shiny and look, you know, real crazy against some good quality materials on that Jordan 1 canvas. I don't know what it's gonna be. You know, but this is a new colorway, so I'm gonna wait and see. I'm not gonna, you know, get ahead of myself and just, you know, prejudge the shoe, but compared to what's coming up in the lineup of Jordan 1s, this does look a little bit plain, man. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see pictures, videos. They will come out soon. Like I said, it's the spring of 2024. It's gonna be $200. That's gonna be the retail, man. What y'all think about this shoe? Now, I want to talk about another Jordan 1 that I seen pop up kind of out of nowhere. It's the PRALINE Jordan 1s. Now, this is a women's shoe. I don't know if it's going to be extended sizes, you know, and for me to really see if I like the shoe, the laces is going to have to change, man. The image that y'all see, unless I see other images before I decide to put this video out, I'm going to have to see different laces in the shoe, man, because that's just too feminine. I don't know about those laces. I can't, you know, I just really can't see the shoe how I want to with those laces. Now, some white, black, or some cell laces, I don't know, man. I may be ready to lace this shoe up, because just looking at the shoe, looking at the color, looking at the fabrics, it looks nice, man. I can't rock with the laces that's in the picture, but with some regular laces, them might look kind of tough. I might be fucking with them. Cause the color, I like the color. I like the materials. You know, it just looks like a real super nice, comfortable shoe, man. I'm really fucking with this shoe. Now, this shoe is going to be released on September 13th. It's going to be $180. Now, I'm hoping for extended sizes, y'all. This is a shoe that I'm going to definitely keep my eyes on. All these brown tones, caramel tones, it's giving, you know, the kind of mocha vibe and that dark brown palomino, which we're gonna talk about next, giving off that vibe. All these different tones of browns, they're popping, man. I don't know what it is with the Jordan 1s, but that brown with the Jordan 1s, it looks good, man. These shoes look, they just look different. It's something about it, man, with some black jeans, some nice jeans. This shoe is really gonna look hard, man. You know, I don't know if the hype is gonna be there. But it is a Jordan 1, so some hype is going to be there. But this could be a shoe that goes under the radar, man, and people don't even notice how good it is till a couple years later. I'm betting on that a lot this year. I feel like that's been happening a lot this year. But get in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think about these PRALINE Jordan 1s, man. Like I say, it's a women's shoe. I don't know anything about extended sizes. It should be. The color is cool enough that it should be extended sizes, man. It's going to be out September 13th, 180, man. Get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Now, the last Jordan 1 that I'm going to talk about is one I've talked about several times before on this show, man. I get excited about it more and more time goes on, man. It will be released September 16th. The retail is going to be $180. That's the Palominos, man. We're getting more and more pictures of them. This shoe is popping up more and more places, man. More and more people are getting their hands on it. Every time I see it, it looks better. I remember a very early photo of this shoe that didn't look good at all, and from there to now has been like day and night, man. This shoe is really, it's really earning that name, the Mocha 2.0. It's really starting to earn that moniker, Mocha 2.0, because it's looking smooth, it's looking crispy, it's looking fresh. In every picture, every video I see, I'm super excited about the shoe, man. So far, I think that's my #1 Jordan 1 of the year so far. I might have to look back and see. I don't want to, you know, overlook anything, but I'm really excited about this shoe. You know, it's coming out at the perfect time, popping the fall off. It's gonna be a big time shoe right here. You know, shoes like this Palomino, these are the type of shoes, when I was talking about the metallic reds earlier, the red metallic ones earlier, these are the type of shoes that is going to be up against. This is going to be the sub ecosystem that it's in, just of all these ones. And shoes like this, like that Palomino colorway, it just looks much better, man. I prefer that. Now, I could definitely see someone liking both. You know, they're two completely different type of shoes. One is a summer spring shoe, the other is a fall winter shoe. So I get that the colors are completely different, but this Palomino, this is going to be the Jordan that people are, the Jordan 1 that people are going to want to get. You know what I'm saying? And it's my favorite so far. So y'all get in the comments, man, and let me know, out of all three of these Jordan 1s that we talked about, the red metallics, the pralines, the Palominos, which one are y'all rocking with, man? Which one are y'all feeling the most? I feel like all three have potential. None of them are just horrible, but out of the three, I gotta rock with the Palominos, man. That's the one I'm liking the most. That's the one that I think that's gonna, you know, cause the most chaos, you know, in the sneaker world when they come out, man. It's gonna be a big day when those come out. I know a lot of people gonna be excited to get those shoes, but y'all let me know, which one do y'all like more out of the three? Okay, now we just got some news not too long ago that there will be a Trophy Room collab with Jordan for 2023. Now, Trophy Room is an Orlando-based store. It was founded by Marcus Jordan, the son of Michael Jordan, in 2016. All right, so it's been around since 2016. It's done several collabs. They have some nice collabs, man. They got some underrated collabs. I'm a fan of the Trophy Room 7s. They're one of the more recent collabs that they did, and that's just a dope shoe, man. The new Sheriff in Town. You know, when Jordan said that during the Olympic practice to Magic and Bird and a lot of the other veteran players, Karl Malone, just letting them know that, you know, it was a new guy running the NBA. That was a very dope shoe. And the Trophy Room 14s are underrated, man. I like those a lot. Those are one of my favorite 14s, man. The Trophy Room 14s. 14 is not a big shoe that, you know, the community really loves like that. There are some colorways that people like. Now, when the Trophy Room 1s came out, when they dropped, it was only 12,000 pair. Okay, now it was a little bit of controversy behind that drop. So let me get into that first, and let me tell you why people are saying what they're saying about the drop that's been confirmed for 2023. All right, now these Trophy Room Air Jordan 1s came out in the Chicago colorway. You know what I mean? It was limited to 12,000 pairs. It was inspired by the freeze out. That's when in Michael Jordan's rookie season, he was denied the ball by his veteran teammates in the 1985 All-Star game. That's why it's kind of got that frozen look all around the shoe. It's a really good looking shoe, man. It's a beautiful shoe. And once they said it was only going to be 12,000 pairs, you knew automatically it was going to be tough to get. But other things happened that made it even tougher. Now, there was a lot of allegations of a backdoor scandal. Now, if you don't know what backdoor is, backdoor basically means anybody who has early access to a shoe selling them before the general public has a chance to buy them. Okay, so usually people who can backdoor are people who work at sneaker stores, you know, and he obviously owns a sneaker boutique. The Trophy Room he owns it, so, you know, he can easily backdoor pairs if he wanted to. But just to give a definition of what that means, backdoor just means when in the sneaker community, that means when people who have early access to a shoe use illegal or, you know, ill will actions to, you know, sell shoes directly to someone before the shoes are available to the general public. Okay, so it's just using your access to, you know, kind of work your way around regular regulations for when a shoe is released. All right, so it really hurts the sneaker community in a lot of different ways. It's how people can charge crazy prices for shoes. It's just not letting the average person, the people who keep the sneaker community alive, you're not allowing them to have access to the shoes. So certain shoes are really only designated for people who have connections. Okay, and a lot of people, myself included, think that's not fair. So the reason that people thought Marcus Jordan and Trophy Room were, you know, involved in the backdoor scandal is because several pics of Trophy Room runs were seen online before the release. Marcus Jordan said that thieves stole from a Nike warehouse in Memphis, and that's kind of how the shoes got out. Now, a couple of months ago, it was maybe even a year or so ago, there was video of like a raid or some type of smash and grab almost at a Nike outlet in Memphis. Now, I don't think this is the specific video. I don't know how old that video is. I know it surfaced maybe a year ago. I don't think this is the specific video. I don't think those are the Trophy Room ones in that video, but that's the kind of theft he was referring to, where people just stormed the Nike factory and, you know, they stole shoes. So he wasn't suggesting that there was any backdooring. That's the type of theft he was talking about, was the one we seen in the video that went viral of the guys just backing the truck up and running up into Nike stores. Now, a lot of people didn't believe that, but y'all, that is a real thing. People really do that, especially, you know, locals who know the type of shoes that are in these Nike factories. They know the type of shoes that are in those establishments. They know that there's resale value there. They know that there's, you know, if you run into a Nike factory, you know, and you get 80, 90 shoes, you know, if 15 or 16 pairs of those are lobsters or, you know, off-whites or anything like that, you know, that's a lot of money. So that is a thing that does happen. However, people didn't believe him, Marcus Jordan, in this specific situation. Now, like I said, several pics were seen online. All right, and when, you know, after Marcus Jordan said that it was a theft, when, you know, it was more and more pictures start to get online, people were starting to say that, you know, he backdoored. He basically sold thousands of shoes to people before the release. You know, him and people in his company, Trophy Room, they got first dibs on the shoes. They basically resold their own inventory to people outside of the general public before the shoe even came out. Complex is saying multiple sources, some of whom had access to the sneaker themselves, tell Complex that Trophy Room sold substantial amount of shoes to resellers well over the $190 retail price ahead of its release date. The details in the accounts differ, but all of them say Trophy Room sold early pairs around $1,000. One source says a small group was allowed to get in at at $850 a pair, while others were charged over $1,200 per pair. Okay, so these was $190 shoes. People were buying them in bulk for $1,000, $850, and $1,200. Okay, these are people who want to make money. So imagine what they're gonna sell them for. Okay, y'all see, this is the type of thing that hurts the sneaker community when you have. If this is true, I don't know if this is true. This is what Complex is saying. If this is true, then yeah, that's definitely damaging to the sneaker community for sure. A lot of people were saying they knew this because they tracked their packages. They tracked the shoes that they bought. Some of these were sold online, I guess, and all of the packages were coming from Orlando, where, you know, the Trophy Room store is. So, you know, that was another reason that they believed this. There were picture surfacing online where people had hundreds of pairs, boxes and boxes, stacked up high. You know, some say there were groups buying these who pulled in to acquire bulks. You know, that's not right, man. That's not right. You know, that's not right. Complex also says, if this is true, Trophy Room essentially cheated the equation, denying the public a fair chance at the collaboration, and likely made millions of additional dollars through this corrupt selling. All right, so I have to kind of agree with that. Hopefully it's not true. Hopefully they were really stolen, and hopefully Trophy Room can repair their image with this next release. So that's just the backstory there to the whole Trophy Room scandal. You know, hopefully they can get past this. I mean, come on, y'all. This guy's Michael Jordan's son. He's always going to be in the sneaker industry. This is not going to make anything happen to Trophy Room. It will have to be some type of egregious, heinous crime for people to stop buying shoes from him. So that's not gonna happen. But let's just focus on the, you know, the future and the future Trophy Room drops. Now, it's not a lot to know about this shoe. I actually want y'all's help on the shoe. Get in the comments to let me know. A lot of people are telling me the next Trophy Room collab, which will be 2023, is gonna be the low Chicago colorway. So it's gonna be just like the Trophy Room ones that the whole scandal's about. It's going to be just like them, except it's going to be a low top, and other people are telling me it's going to be a completely different color Jordan 1. I'm not sure, y'all. Let me know. I'm hearing two completely different things. Some people saying it's just going to be the low Chicago colorway like the previous Trophy Room collab. Other people are saying it's going to be a completely different Jordan 1. So I'm guessing it is going to be a Jordan 1. The question is just the colorway, or is it going to be a high top or a low top or a mid? I don't know, man. Y'all get in the comments to let me know. Are y'all excited about this? And do y'all think Trophy Room can damage or help fix their damaged reputation with this new release? I think they can. I think they can, man. I think they have good releases before they have some pretty dope shoes. So this is just one hiccup. I think they'll get past this, man. But y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Last bit of information, we're going to talk about the Reimagined Bred for new news about those, man. The upper is going to be leather. This came out a couple days ago, man. I'm just not getting to it, but I want to talk about this shoe because this is going to be one of the biggest shoes of 2024, man. One of the top releases. This is going to be a game changer if that upper is leather, if that upper is hidden. This is going to be a grail that's going to be around for 10 years, y'all, because the shoe is going to be able to withstand the test of time. A lot of times, y'all, we see 3s and 4s in bad condition, falling apart. The soles are crumbling off. If this Reimagined Bred 4 is built with good quality, it could be an all-time legendary grail. This shoe could reach up into the thousands of dollars in the future. A lot of people is going to be trying to cop multiple pair. I'm hearing people saying this leather upper Bred 4 could be better quality wise than the OG release. It could be a better shoe overall, looks and quality wise than the OG release. And guess what, man? I can't disagree with that. This leather is hitting. If this leather is premium and high quality leather, this could be a monumental Air Jordan, y'all. Bred 4s are, some people, there's an argument that Bred 4s are the greatest Air Jordan ever. All right. We know that's a real thing. When you look at the Jordan 4s, that's one of the best silhouettes. It is one of the best, not my favorite. It's a lot of people's number one, not mine, but it is a lot of people's, and I understand why. It's a great looking shoe. Phenomenal looking shoe. So think about that Bred colorway on that with an all leather upper, a glossy, tough looking leather, shiny but tough, thick looking leather. That's going to be something to behold. This shoe is going to tell us a lot about the sneaker community, y'all. I talked about it in a video before with the DMP 11s. That's going to be another one. Jordan, Nike brand say they got 1 million ready in the stash, or 1 million will be produced. 1 million will be ready by the release date to be released unto the public. Y'all, this is going to say a lot about the recession. This is going to say a lot about the sneaker economy. And I think I'm going to have a whole nother page set up. I'm getting TikTok set up for sneaker economy stuff. The Sneaker Economist, y'all type that in on TikTok. I'm gonna be there talking about this because that's a whole nother thing. The selling and the buying of shoes and the constant fluctuation of shoe prices is just like stock, and that's something that people need to talk about more, but we're gonna get into that later, man. But this Air Jordan Bred 4, the stock, the retail, that's gonna tell us a lot. How many of these they got in the chamber is gonna tell us a lot, y'all. This is one of the most beloved Air Jordans. The Bred 4, like I said, it could be a future grail. The Jordan brand knows how much the shoe is anticipated, so the stock numbers and the availability matter. All right, we could be talking about this shoe 5 or 10 years from now, y'all. Do y'all understand? The leather upper on a Bred 4, that's a huge deal, man. That's a big deal. Premium leather to a Grail colorway and a Grail silhouette, all three. And actually, yo, let me say this. Let's talk about that. Can we name all three, right? All three. A1 silhouette, premium A1 quality, premium A1 coloring. When has it been done? Y'all get in it, or the last time, of course it's been done before. It's the Jordan brand, it's the Nike brand, they do it. That's why we talking about them today, they do it. But when was the last time it was done on a Jordan, y'all? Premium fabrics, premium quality, a premium colorway, and a premium silhouette like the Jordan 4. And I don't mean no new stuff that came out and popped and looked good. I'm talking about a shoe that we've been wanting and they upgraded it to the highest level on all three levels. Not nothing new that just came out and kind of surprised everybody and we like it now. And, you know, we've been liking it for 1, 2, or 3 years. I'm talking about something as long as we've been liking the Bred 4s. I don't know if they've struck gold 3 straight times, or excuse me, all three across the board with the quality, colorway, and the silhouette. But we about to find out, y'all. It's going to be so much to be revealed about the sneaker community. It's going to show where we at, man. It's going to show where the sneaker economy is at. And I'm just excited, man. I'm talking like this, and I may be rambling, but it's because I'm getting excited about this. More news is going to come out. When the official images of the shoe come out, it's going to set the internet on fire. It will be 2023. I think we're gonna see something in 2023. I think we'll see some type of images in 2023. Y'all get in the comments, man. Y'all let me know. What do y'all think about Reimagined Bred for all leather upper? This is gonna be one of the biggest shoe releases of 2024. This is gonna tell us where we at, man. And also be looking for the DMP 11s. That's a monumental release too, man. So we gonna keep track of both of those releases. Any information I get on this Bred 4, y'all know where it's gonna be, man. It's gonna be on Kick and Flip. All right, now that was a lot of heat that we just discussed, man. Let me know what y'all enjoyed the most about this episode, man. If you enjoyed this episode, if you thought it was entertaining or you could use the information in any way, like, share, subscribe, help the channel grow. I want to get more subscribers. I want to spread the word about shoes. I want to talk about shoes as much as I can, give y'all as much information and updates on shoes as much as I can, man. I want y'all to come to my page and be able to get filled in on shoes and feel like you got all the knowledge that you could possibly need and want about shoes every time you watch an episode, man. I appreciate you watching, sharing, subscribing, liking. Thanks, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next episode of Kick It Flavor. Peace.